Shalom, I'm giving all praise here. How about Shem Shai, Shem Rakakodash, Shalom to the 144,000. The rest of the elect out there, Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, Many False Prophets Have Gone into the World. And when I say the world, I say it in a cosmos sense, meaning among Israel. Matthew 24 speaks about the elect. If it were possible, they would deceive the very elect. You have certain Israelite groups, former One Westers, that when it comes to the question concerning the MOTB, the mark of the beast, they'll say it's talking about many different things, such as sleeping with white women. The Apostle Paul had the mark. King Solomon had the mark. And it's an embargo. It's sin in all of its forms, whether it be religious or political. If it were possible, they would deceive the very elect. So any of the members of the elect that somehow stumbled into one of these groups that's teaching that, the MOTB, Mark of the Beast, is any of those things that I mentioned, the Most High will open up your mind, will tap you on the third eye, which is the pineal gland that's been calcified for years. The Most High will totally, even if your pineal gland is calcified, it still goes through if you're one of the elect. Now you can help yourself by doing a little research on the pineal gland and how do you decalcify, get a way to get the, clean your pineal gland. Matter of fact, let me go into this a little bit. Anyway, you see this. I'll go into this in a minute. If not, I'll do it on another video. When you do research on the pineal gland, which we all have, that's a place for visions and dreams to come in through when your pineal gland is working properly. If you're an Israelite and you're elect and your pineal gland is calcified, the Most High will still open up your mind. And they say that Edomites, the majority of them, their pineal gland is completely calcified, so no spiritual messages can come through. But however, there's certain Edomites whose pineal gland, is open. They can see things. The children of this world are wiser than their generation, and the children are light. So now, this is a video that I put up that Apostle Rhyme Lover, Apostle Rhyme Lover, inside joke, sent to me, which was a video that was put up by somebody else. So what I did was I, downloaded it, put it up, and I changed the title, How Much More Proof Do You Need? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So this is called a Greek Gematria Calculator. You put in certain words in English, and then it will give you the Greek translation. They give you numeric translation or answer or whatever. But the brother that put this together, or whether he got it from someone else, he just showed you part of it. I'm going to show you even more. Before I do this, I'll read from these these comments. So this is Jasmine. She put in, all praises to the Most High in Hebrew. This is 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan, which is the enemy, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. And this is one of Satan's devices. And yes, John did see when he wrote down, when he in Revelation 13, 16, 17, and 18, he actually saw people before somebody putting injecting a needle in them with the chip, which is that's the actual mark, is a physical thing. And you don't see it now. You other camps that blindly follow your leaders, you don't see it now because they got a spell on you. But when it actually comes, you'll see it, and you'll leave your people, your masters. You'll leave your teachers and find out that they were not true teachers of the Most High. Do this here. Okay. Another one. John the Revelator had to be seeing what we are now seeing in his vision. For it is the number of the For it is the number of a man, impossible not to see it. Jake in trouble. Right, Jake, you're going to be in real trouble when you got to take it. Acts 5 verse 39, but if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest haply ye be found even to fight against the Most High. So we here at GMS been pushing this thing like crazy for years. We haven't changed it. We go back 14 years, 12. You go back, hell, more than that. You go back to 2014, 2012, 2010, 2007. We've been teaching it the same way. We haven't changed it. Now you notice these other guys, like, well, Bishop Nathaniel, he changed it through the years. If you check out his videos, he changed it through the years. At first he said, oh, this doesn't apply to people. It applies to companies and nations. Now it applies to people, but it means it's sin in all of its form, whether it be political or religious. So anyway, you saw this video. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me see here. Bear with me for a minute. Not going to make this long. Okay, so I put in Revelation 13, 16, and then it came up to 18, and it gave me a bunch of videos. First video, and a lot of these videos are put up by Edomites. A lot of these Edomites know what's up. Go to images, and this is what John saw. That's what John saw. He saw somebody, maybe a male or female, a man or a woman, or a child sitting down, and somebody with possibly a white, that white doctor's top that they put on with the stethoscope or whatever the case may be, and he actually saw people, and he didn't understand what he was seeing. John did not understand what he was seeing. He just wrote it down. Look at that. Book of Revelation, chapter 13, 16, and 18. And everything is based upon the 666. The mark of the beast. Is it already here? Yes, it is. Here it is. If you can't see this, it's either one or two things. The Most High blinded you to this prophecy, or you took the bag. This study will shock you. Shock you. You spelled that wrong. Oh, here's another good one. This is what John saw. This is what John saw. See the guy sitting down? See the guy, the doctor in the white coat? He's pinching the skin. That happens to be the left hand. It could be left hand, right hand. GMS was always right. And Esau's always right because they're telling you the truth. If Esau telling you, you better listen. This is called biometrics, body measurement. Ultimately, they're gonna go to a. Now they say the new news is the WEF, the World Economic Forum, and others that's in cahoots with them, along with the UN, the various prime ministers of the various countries. There's almost 200 countries out there. What is it? 100? I think it's 193 are members of the UN. Two are not. I believe it's Palestine is one. They're not members of the UN. I thought it was Iran, but Iran is a member of the UN. Iraq is a member of the UN. Palestine is not a member of the UN, from what I understand. I got to go back to it. Also, the Vatican City. Someone had put that up because the Vatican City is a city-state. It's a country. It's like one of the smallest countries. In the city-state of London is smaller than the Vatican City. It's a mile square. The Vatican City is a 2-mile square. And Vatican City is not a part of the UN because they're above the UN in a way. They're part of the beast system. Even though you got members of the beast system that are part of the UN. Here it goes again with that. Why does Esau know it and you guys don't know it? There it is again. RFID chip. So now this is what I did. I actually went to the Greek Gematria Sci-Fi whatever calculator. Now check this out. Check out what this says. Here is wisdom. He that hath understanding, let him count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603. So I already typed this in, but I erased it so I can type it in again. When I typed this in, just like the short video that you saw, this one came up 666. And I'm going to go further. Okay, let me do this. Give me a second. Neuralink. Neura. Neura. Neura link. Now here it go. Submit. Look what came up. Gematria, if I'm saying that right. Greek. This is Neuralink in the Greek. 666. English, nothing. And I believe this is size chi stigma, if I'm not mistaken. The number of the Antichrist. Muhammad contrived spelling. Keep saying 666 down the board. Look at this. The Great Beast. 666, the Great Beast. So there was a reason why this company was called Neuralink. This would be Neuralink in the Greek, which it's not a Greek word. Gematria 666. Let me try something real quick. Let me go to the blue letter. I doubt if it'll come up, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Didn't come up. Let me see. Let me do it this way. How did I do that? How does that? Let me do it this way. Let me try it this way. Okay, 603 scoring 6.
Strong's G 5516. Chi, Xi, Stigma. Chi, Xi, Stigma.
Chi Psi Stigma, which is 666. A mystical number, the meaning of which is clear when it is written in Hebrew. And they're saying Nero Caesar. Well, we know who Nero Caesar is. Mr. 666. I can't think of the scripture. Somebody could help me out. Yes, Marks. Let me do this. Bear me for a minute. Let's see how it comes up. Marks. Okay. Galatians 6 verse 17. From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Yahushua. Now right here it says print no marks. Now the Hebrew equivalent to the word charagma, Revelation 13:16, which the word there in the English is marks. The Greek word is charagma. The Hebrew equivalent will be this word right here. Put no marks. And the word is, I believe it's kwai, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there it is. Quai. And what is that? Ezekiel 9:4, when it says to put a mark on their forehead, the word there is not quai. It's not a physical mark. This is a physical mark or tattoo or putting something in you. The word in Ezekiel 9:4 is thawa, which means exempt from judgment. It's an invisible mark, which goes into the seal in Revelation chapter 7. Seal the servants, and that word is, it's an invisible mark. So you can keep listening to your teachers and get deceived, but when this thing comes up, you best not take it. Come on back. So let's deal with this word. I bear in my body the marks of the Lord, which is an invisible mark. It goes into the word, it should say stigma. So if you can't see this, you're not one of the elect. I don't give a damn how much studying you do. You study to your own destruction. That's what Peter said concerning Paul's letters. To wrestle to your own destruction, trying to figure this thing out. You can't figure it out. Most High has to give you that eye salve. Okay. There. What did I say? Stigma. Marks. Stigma. A stigma could be something that they physically put in you. Stigma could be like a chick in the projects. The whole project knows she a hoe, so she got a stigma on her. Stigmata in Latin. Stigma. To stick, i.e. to prick. Stigma. 6. And 6 means to cut. A mark pricked in. Now the mark that Paul had was an invisible mark. It wasn't the actual mark that the Lord gave him. It says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. Yep, the MOTB is a thing that's going to be pricked or branded in the body, meaning pricked. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name of the stamp of their master. So when you take that, when you eventually take it, if you're not one of the elect, you're telling the Most High, when Yahweh and angels come, they're gonna know that you got it, and they're not gonna beam you up because you made a pact with the devil, the spirit, the Esau, or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. That's why it says worship. Worship the beast. So GMS, we gave it to you. We didn't hold back. And if you don't believe me, oh, you just made that up. Jahar. Just do me a favor, go to Google, put in Greek. I think it's Gematria Calculator. And that's Neuralink in Greek alphabet. Let me try something here. Okay, give me a second. You see that? That's stigma. Stigma. Which is 6. So like I said, if you can't see it, you're not one of the elect. The Most High did not open up your eyes. Show it to you again. Gematria. Down the board, down the line. 666, 666, 666. Numerically, Neuralink adds up to 666. The great beast. The number of the Antichrist, Titan. So with that, I'm going to say shalom on to the next